hand!
The unit is available on video, priced $14.99, and the activity book.
Faster than the wind itself, you wouldn't need a car. You can hop and skip and jump and still have time to blow your nose with your 5 more fingers and your 5 more toes. But think if you had an extra leg or an extra arm, you'd look a little funny and you wouldn't fit your clothes. But think of the advantages. You wouldn't come to harm with your 5 more fingers and your 5 more toes. You play football better than anyone else. You play piano like a star. Run faster than the wind itself. You wouldn't need a car. You can hop and skip and jump and still have time to blow your nose with your 5 more fingers and your 5 more toes. Bye-bye. See you next number time.
Weapons of Sound is a junk percussion group. This means the instruments we use are junk. From gas piping to the kitchen sink, we use anything to bash out a rhythm.
Rhythm is the heart and soul of everything we do. We don't tend to use many lyrics and we don't use any real melodies, but what we do use are punchy, hard, driving rhythms and beats.
The first rhythm pattern we have to remember is the pulse, and that is started by Jen. The next rhythm pattern, which we're going to lay over the top, which is known as an ostinato, is going to be played by Hannah. And the third and final will be played by Meeks. And here it is. And when you lay them all together, this is what it sounds like. You know, the other week, we asked everyone to get a rhythm that they would play. Yeah. Has everybody got one?
Yeah.
OK, so if we go for everyone's, listen to them. Ollie's rhythm pattern.
We put together a song by, we start off with one small idea, no matter how small. It could be, and that's football, that's a football thing, dan dan da da dan da da dan da dan. Just one small thing, and everything. It's like a tree. It starts from a little seed, and then slowly it builds and it builds and it builds. So always start with a very simple idea. Don't try and think too complex to begin with, because the best songs in the world are all very simple.
The bass line would fit.
Try them one to start off with, and then bringing the other one in, rather than them both coming together, so you can see how they fit together. So you have one, then you have another one.
A couple of us will be just junking around. We'll be just jamming, and it will kind of happen quite naturally. And then once we've kind of got this big kind of mess of a track, then we'll actually sort it out and say, well, you know, perhaps we should have a quiet start to this.
Start off with one person, and then they do one part, so the bum bum da 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 da, ba-dum da 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 da, bum bum da 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 da, ba-dum da 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 da, bum bum da 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 da. Yeah. So you get build, build, build.
What we do is we start from that acorn, that small thing, we build it up, and we end up with sort of something that we start to think, yeah, this could be a song.
I like that. That makes me want to dance. But the thing that's missing, I think, is that my foot is going like that with the pulse of the song. And I think maybe the bassers need to do something to keep it going. What do you reckon?
Okay, I mean, we could keep with the pulse and it's just be like that, but it's a bit boring for us, isn't it? So when we could just play another tune, simplify theirs.
All right, you're not doing the pulse. I'll do the pulse on this, but so that it doesn't sound the same all the way through, I'll have some double time. and now and again, quadruple time. Okay, ladies and gents, this song is a song, it's a new song, we haven't played it before. Okay, are you ready? For 1, 2, 3, 4. The way we structure songs is usually a verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. And the chorus, in most cases, what you call the chorus, is the most powerful bit. The bit where everyone can join in, or the bit where everyone dances more, or the bit where everyone sings back at you or claps or whatever. Everybody down! Bring it up now! Let me hear you now, let me back out again. Good, we can go. Bring it up now! Let me hear you now.
Weapons of sound, if it's about one thing, it's about a bunch of people entertaining a crowd and trying to get them to dance. So it's got to be that pulse, it's got to be that beat. We've got to get people off their bottoms and dancing.